It was a moment of raw vulnerability on Loose Women that left millions of viewers heartbroken. Davina McCall, one of Britain's most familiar and beloved television faces, appeared on the show not simply to talk about her work, but to share a truth that was deeply personal, painful, and life-changing. With tears in her eyes, Davina revealed that she had recently undergone brain surgery to remove a benign tumor. What began as a routine television appearance quickly turned into a confession of fear, survival, and resilience that stunned both the studio audience and those watching at home. For many, Davina McCall has always been the face of strength and warmth. Born in 1967 in Wimbledon, London, her early life was anything but simple. Raised largely by her grandparents after her parents' separation and marked by the struggles of a mother battling alcoholism, Davina's childhood was defined by resilience from the very beginning. That strength carried her into a glittering career, first rising to fame in the 1990s on MTV Europe, then becoming a household name as the host of Big Brother. Over the decades, her career expanded to include The Million-Pound Drop, Long Lost Family, The Masked Singer, and so much more. She has been honored with an MBE and is admired for her charisma, empathy, and openness. But on Loose Women, viewers were reminded that behind the public image stands a woman who has faced extraordinary private battles. Davina has never hidden her struggles. In her early 20s, she fought against heroin addiction, a battle that nearly destroyed her before she bravely sought help and turned her life around. Later, she became a powerful voice for women going through the menopause, speaking openly about symptoms that left her anxious and disoriented. Her honesty helped break taboos and encouraged thousands of women to seek support. And yet, nothing could have prepared her or her fans for the health crisis that came in 2024. After a routine scan, Davina was told she had a colloid cyst lodged deep within her brain. Though not cancerous, its size and placement made it dangerous, carrying the risk of sudden and fatal complications. To save her life, she would need brain surgery. On the 15th of November 2024, she underwent a craniotomy. The procedure was long, delicate, and filled with risk. When she finally awoke in intensive care, the tumor had been successfully removed, but the road ahead was daunting. Fatigue, dizziness, and overwhelming emotion became part of her daily struggle. On Loose Women, Davina admitted that she cried often, tears of fear, tears of relief, and sometimes tears she couldn't explain at all. She told the panel and the nation that the hardest part wasn't the operation itself, but learning how much she had lost and how much she still had to fight for. "I just want to stop crying," she said quietly. It was a moment that silenced the room, a rare glimpse of vulnerability from a woman so often celebrated for her strength. The revelation rippled far beyond the studio. Viewers flooded social media with messages of love and support, praising Davina's courage and thanking her for once again using her platform to speak openly about life's hardest challenges. Many shared their own stories of illness and recovery, saying that Davina's honesty had given them hope. Through it all, Davina has leaned on her family. Her 3 children, Holly, Tilly, and Chester, have been her greatest source of strength, as has her fiancé, hairdresser Michael Douglas. Their love and patience, she said, have been her guiding light during recovery. In sharing her story, Davina reminded the world of something profound. Even the strongest among us can break, but there is beauty in that honesty. Her health battle is not just a story of illness, it is a story of survival, of family, and the will to move forward even when the path feels uncertain.